Getting on camera can be very nerve-wracking. Trust me, as a videographer who used to be behind the camera instead of in front of it, when I first made the shift, I was like, let's just say it was very awkward. But with some guidance and some practice, it will slowly become something that you're nervous to do to something that feels like it's second nature. So today I'm going to give you some tips that I wish I knew before I got on camera to make you feel more confident and comfortable. Now, the first thing is actually knowing what you're talking about. Now, I know this is like a no-brainer, but when you're first getting on camera, you don't really want to start off with topics that you're just learning and you're having a hard time trying to explain because you don't really have much experience with that yet. So you should start off with easier topics that you've been working on for years, that you're more knowledgeable about. So that'll make you more excited to share on camera because you've been talking about it for years. And it also helps that you've probably talked to other people about this topic already. So just pretend like you're talking to one of them when they're asking you a question. Number 2, wear something that you're comfortable in. Video is a visual, auditory, and sometimes emotional experience all in one. So if you're uncomfortable, people are going to be able to see that in the way that you talk or either your body language. Also, you don't always have to get super dressed up or wear a suit every single time you get on camera. Taking me as an example, sometimes I might wear a tank top in a video, other times I might be super dressed up. Honestly, it depends on the day, and both are completely fine. The third thing is to make sure your camera is set up at a flattering angle. A good rule of thumb is to have the camera at or above your eye line so you can actually look into the camera when you're speaking, but you can also play around with where the camera is. So maybe you want the camera to be on the side instead of in front of you. Or maybe you want it to be a little farther back instead of all on your face. Even in some instances, I know when some people get really jittery, they would rather stand when they're talking rather than sit down because they just have so much energy. So definitely test out what makes you the most comfortable and then press the record button. Number 4 is make sure there is good lighting. Think about good lighting in your videos the same way you think about it when you're trying to take a selfie. You always want to be facing the light. So whether this is an external light, like a ring light, or whether it's the light from your window, just make sure it's not dark when you're actually doing the video. Good lighting gives off a good vibe and it makes you look better. Number 5 is talk slower than you normally would. I know at first this is going to be something that you're just going to want to get over with, but when we are nervous, we naturally want to speed up our talking. So you might be talking faster than you realize. And also, talking slower gives you more of a chance to breathe in, and it gives the viewer a chance to take in what you just said. Number 6 is don't worry about the small mistakes that you make. There are 3 things that I do with my video clients to help them not worry about the small mistakes. The first thing I do is I actually don't tell them when I hit the record button. The second thing is I tell them to start when they're ready. The third thing is when they make a small mistake, I tell them to don't even worry about it and just take a deep breath and keep going. There's something about pressing the start button that freezes people up and makes them jittery. So by just continuing to say what you were saying instead of like starting over, it helps you to get through the video faster. Number 8 is you can bring somebody that you're already comfortable talking to. So I remember when I was creating my first brand message video, I was super nervous. So I actually brought my cousins there to help me direct the video for myself. So they would sit behind the camera and they would ask me the questions. And just a simple reminder, drink water and take a deep breath. The more you show up on video, the easier it will get. Just keep trying and have the idea in your mind that with every video, I get better. So thank you for watching this video today. If you want to know more about video marketing and video content creation, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I will catch you in the next video.